So I've had a few chats recently with people about my lovely walk to and from work, and how I post about it and how lucky I am to have it. So the conversations have been from some people just saying how wonderful it is to see my walk, and other people saying, yeah, we've seen it, how many times are you going to show us? Well, the fact is, I show it a lot more for my own impact than it is for yours. It's kind of like my way of reminding myself of some brilliant choices I've made, and that is small choices that change the effect of your life. So one being, obviously, where I work. Now, forget about the place and the people. Let's look about the fact that they do say if you change something by 1 or 2%, eventually it becomes a bigger factor. And this is one of those scenarios. So I've chosen somewhere to work, which is brilliant in itself, but because my walk to work is absolutely superb. So superb. This is why I shout all the time to remind myself. But I'm not lucky that I have that walk to work. As some people have said to me, oh, you're so lucky to have that amazing walk to work, walking along the beach and seeing people in the sunshine. You're so lucky. No, I'm not lucky. I chose to have that walk. In fact, most of the places I've worked, I've always walked to work. I've managed to keep places quite close. All the gyms I've ever worked at for the last 10 years, I've worked from 4 different gyms basically. They've all been within walking distance. The one that was just furthest was 35-40 minutes. The one that's closest, one now is 16 minutes, but I had one that was even closer. It was like 11 minutes. So I choose those because I like to walk places, because walking I know is really good and healthy for me. But this particular one, I could come a slightly quicker way, but I like to walk along the seafront. So there's no luck involved, absolutely no luck involved. I made it happen. I choose the place where the walk would be superb, and I make sure I go slightly out of my way to do that walk. And this is what I'd say to you. Remember, these small changes can have a big impact. So by me, just by changing my walk to work, means I'll have a pleasurable experience 3 or 4 times a day, going to work, coming home for lunch, going back to work, coming home again. Okay, so if you can think of a small change, let me know in the comments, and then let's see if we can get you budging along for that. Remember, 1% now could be 15-20% later. Above all, stay strong, keep smiling.